Yo. So I felt like we were gonna come after this hourly low right now. Let's see if ES took it or not. Or not. No. So I think we're coming after this hourly low right now, but we'll see. How's everybody doing today? So 722, I think, is what we're targeting right now. Just 8, so watching the market. Yep. So we'll see how we react after sweeping this hourly low. Maybe we want to get along after that. There's a ton of LRLR above here. Looks like P15's been having itself a dandy day. This 2-minute P15 was a banger. Like, imagine you just held this. Be up 100 points. Chat, we locked in 2 more Apex payouts this morning. Let's freaking go. Oops, wrong thing. I'm so hyped. I forgot to post it. So I can post it. So I got no interest in doing much until we hit this hourly low. What's your TP plan? Hey man, what's your TP plan looking like nowadays? I feel like I should make my plan around yours. Buckeye berries. If I trade micros. Looking for a 1-minute inverse, but there's that NY session low, so I'm waiting to. Yeah, I want this low swept, either on ES or on NQ. So definitely gonna wait for that. So here's a potential P15 because we got that alert that triggers these in real time right now, so we can paper this if it triggers. Yeah, well, because if ES sweeps it and NQ doesn't, then we'll have an SMT. So that's why I could consider it after that. Yeah, we'll try this P15 and see if it works. That would be TP. Stop loss would be there. And then, like, when using P15, you could adjust too, right? Like, let's say we sweep this high and tap into this gap. Maybe you decide to go break even there on the P15 so that you don't risk it coming back. I do see SMTs, but to be honest, I don't know which one to follow when there's a divergence. That's why I don't bother. You don't follow one or the other. You just use it for bias. So, like, if one sweeps a high and the other one doesn't, then it's a bearish SMT for both indices. It's not different for each one. So if NQ sweeps a low and ES doesn't, it's a bullish SMT for both. So you look for a bullish entry on either one, if that makes sense. So even though it's like you're comparing two indices, you give the same result towards both. So bearish SMT means bearish for both. I don't know if that makes sense, honestly. Like if I see an SMT at the bottom, right? I'm going to look for a bullish entry regardless of which indice it is. It's a bullish SMT for both. So you would expect a bullish reaction on both. And then if it was bearish, obviously it'd be the other way around. So let's see if this P15 hits. There's this 2-minute gap, this 1-minute gap, all these gaps holding, 3-minute gap. So there's this. Like today at 10:40, great SMT. Let's see. Here at this low. Yeah, right. So when you see ES take this low here, right? Okay, so there's the TP for the P15, so that was a banger. When you see this, right? So you use the SMT, you identify the SMT using both indices. But if I'm trading NQ, I see this SMT, I'm not even going to watch ES anymore. Now I go, okay, cool, we have an SMT. Now if this gap inverses, maybe I'll try and long. Which that was, geez, bro, did anyone take that? Loki, I hope someone took that. That was a good trade. Bert took it. Nice. Yeah, that was a really good trade. Good job. Got this LRLR above here. Yeah, that was really nice. I just kind of been watching today. Or well, actually, no, I took a play. I forgot. Never mind. So this 3-minute never inverse still, so no surprise there. But the P15 was clutch. Hey, thank you, man. Seriously, this has been like my best month. First, like fully, really profitable month, not being a signal bot. So that's cool. So these these P15s down here is what we took to get that win just now. This 1-minute inverse, but you can see there's the 2-minute inverse too, but the 3-minute still holding. Again, I really want to see this low taken, so. But if that doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. Maybe we get this 3-minute inverse. Which even though we don't have the sweep, I guess I would probably try it. 10-point gap. Yeah, honestly, This candle right here could have been our CISD candle here. Because see how we like rip up and close above this high? So maybe we try this 3 minute if we get it. It's also a 5 minute. This 4 minute just inversed. We'll try it if we get it. Let's look at the 1 hour. So the 1 hour, we're respecting this gap here. So we can use that as our delivery. I mean, this looks the 1 hour to me does not look like I should take a long, but like this doesn't look 30 minute looks a little better. Well, either way, we'll try this. Something like that. I'm trying to target this wick maybe. Holy, 77 points. Okay, bro. So the 5 minutes not going to inverse yet, but I'm going to try it anyway. Whatever. I'm papering right now because I'm done. No more trading for me today. I took a 30-second short earlier. I'll show you in a second. Oh, wait. We're going to try the hotkey. Shift B. Oh, my God. It worked. So, like, my stop loss would be probably like this. If I was in this, I'd... that's probably where my stop loss would be. It would be under this 5 minute OB that we just put in. So we got a 3 minute OB, a 3 minute inverse. We're still waiting for the 5 to close above. But the short I took was this one here. When we inverse this, I just took that down and was just trailing my stop. So I got like 22-ish points out of it, 23-ish. And then logged her out. Thank you, sir. Break even would... it sucks entering right inside this 1 minute gap, Loki. I didn't see that. But like the 3 minute does look good. The 5 minute, once we inverse this 5 minute, hopefully that'll be... And we'll get this 5 minute inverse right at the macro too. So maybe this is just one of those days where we don't need to sweep the low to get a reverse, you know? Sometimes that happens. If the bias is strong enough, then we don't need it. So we should get this 5 minute now. Right at the macro. So the 5 minute inverse, that's a really high close. So I'm glad we took the 3. So I'll probably go break even here, honestly. Because we take this high, we tap into this gap. We don't know if this is going to keep ripping. And I'd rather just... No. Like this, if I was trading this in live time, this is how I would manage this, like on a funded for sure. If we tap into this, I'm going break even, if not getting out. Okay. We'll go BE there because obviously there's no way this should come back, right? And I guess we can do our TP. And let's try and hit a banger, chat. Let's go for these equal highs up here. let's let's try and hit something smooth. You know, we're break even. Why not? Is anybody in this? One. Nice. Yeah, I'm in it. Should have entered on the 1 minute FVG, but this is good. Oh, the 1 minute here, you mean? I see. Now, if you're able, the 2022 model, oh, here, right here, on this little wick down, yeah, that would have been nice. If you're in this and you're able to scale some, I would probably scale some here at that next high. DD got BE on what? He was short. Oh, what the hell? So if we don't want to inverse this 1 minute, now is a good place to scale. But if we do inverse this 1 minute, you know, you're probably chilling until here. DD is dodgy. If you look at the 2 minute, the 2 minute did inverse this gap here. 3 minute is working on an inverse. 4 minute did invert. So I mean, we're inversing a lot of bearish gaps up right now. So that when I see that, that gives me confidence to keep holding this. To be honest. So here was our BE. Oops. I'm in on a mini, so I can't scale, but okay. Damn, chat. But now I got FOMO. This could be like the banger of the day, low key. Let's see. Imagine this rips all the way to here, dude. That'd be crazy. If it took that low, I would have taken it. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but dude, I've been saying it in so many streams. Like, if the bias is strong enough, sometimes we don't always need a sweep, and then I gotta stand by that. You know. So we just closed above this 1 minute little OB here. We closed above this 1 minute. 5 minute is inversed. 4 minute is inversed. 3 minute is inversed. I was worried we had no delivery. No, we have 1 hour delivery here. Okay, that's a terrible. See, this is why I was saying you scale here, right? Because it's possible we just put in a little trend line and reject. Damn, man. If this break evens me, that'll be rough. Could just be putting in this 4-minute order block here. So hopefully this candle retraces, right? Hopefully this candle just rebalances this candle and we create a sandwich and get an order block. But that's just cope because I feel like I'm about to get PE'd on this. Yeah, for sure. So there's the break even. Damn it. Hopefully you guys got some of it at least. See, and when you keep getting break evens like that, when you think price should be doing other stuff, it's like, do I keep trading this? You know? So, I mean, sitting here telling myself that I think this 1 hour low is the draw makes it a little hard to take a long, but like it looked good, so we tried it. That's all there is to it. This probably still pumps, but whatever. If we did, let me see. I mean, if we inverse this, excuse me, if we inverse this 5 minute down, I think we would go for that hourly low. Oops. No SMT or anything. Just a bunch of stacked lows. I mean, seeing that long get break even like that would make me more excited to take the short, to be honest, because now I have more conviction that the draw is the hourly low, because why aren't we just ripping through all of this LRLR and targeting these equal highs, right? So low key, I'm not even going to wait for an inverse. I'm just going to try and get in here and do that, and I'll do a stop loss at the top of that high. And then if we manage to come sweep down this low right here, I'll go BE. And then so I'll try and manage this just like I would. Genuinely, if I see this start working like that, potentially in live time, I might consider dragging my stop loss up. Right? Because I'm like, okay, it seems like it wants to work. So if it does, it should just work. And if it doesn't, I don't want to give up the full stop anymore. It's like my original entry will have a full stop so that I can give it room, right? But then managing the trade in live time, if it starts working, usually I start dragging my stop loss up to minimize my risk, right? So let's say now, if I was going to risk my max amount on the day in this trade, now that I've dragged my stop loss up closer, maybe now I give myself 2 trades because I didn't lose as much. You know what I mean? You good out there? Okay. Yeah, I just hear clank, 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 and then dang it. Like, you good? So still just stuck in this 5 minute, but I don't know. I'm married to this hourly low for some reason, especially after this not continuing to pump. And I'm not gonna lie, how I'm trading right now is basically how I've been trading lately. Like logically, the hourly low makes sense. We're failing to pump. Do I need to wait for this inverse? I don't know. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I'm like my conviction takes over and I don't wait. And sometimes I take losses for that. But I just make sure that they're always small, so it doesn't matter. Well, not always, but I'm doing my best. So, like, see now, when we're analyzing this trade, like, say we're looking at this 5 minute, right? We start giving ourselves all these different reasons why this 5 minute would be a good trade. Okay, well, if it looks that good and it makes sense to work, then why wouldn't I just get in now? you know, that's that's just kind of where my brain's been at lately. Like, dude, if that from a logical liquidity standpoint, if it makes sense and you think that you're expecting to get that inverse, I might try my luck earlier, you know. Not the best sign there. Yeah, there's a P15 here too. So the P15 would have been like that, basically. Yeah, I've taken probably like 3 or 4, honestly. Or no, probably like 5. I think 3 of them won, 2 of them lost, or something like that. But when they're happening, sometimes it just scares me. Like honestly, since he adjusted the indicator so it like gives you a heads up now, it's a lot better. But before that, I just felt like it was so like on the spot, like sporadic, like it triggers and you're like, shit, and you like gotta rush over and get in. Whereas like now that it gives you the heads up, you can kind of like be ready for it and decide if it makes sense to work or not. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Do or die. Real. Cause it's like without the like pre-alert, it's almost like you miss half the entry because by the time you see it and then you go get in, it's already moved a few points, so it's like your entry's not as good. Oof. Okay, that's not good. So let's see how we react when we tap into this 1 minute OB. Oops. Just tapped into this 30-second gap too. I think I still am going to just leave my stop up here. Oh boy, I'm about to get wrecked. This PA, man. Look at this. It's this 5 minute. We need this 5 minute to inverse. But I'm just going to leave my stop right there. Yeah, right here. Because as long as we don't close back above this order block, we should be chilling, honestly. But this is not financial advice. Okay, so not ideal. This is going to get stopped probably. If ES takes the high, good SMT. This high. Maybe. Because honestly, I'd rather them both take the high because then we'd be tapping into this up here too, probably. So we got break even on the long. We're about to take a loss on the short. What the hell, man? That doesn't make any sense. Dude, it's whatever. I don't care. Okay, so I mean, whatever. That didn't work. For some reason, I feel like we stay below this high now. So we have an SMT now. Is there a way to get back in? Not really. We could try like an SMT short, right? Like we just tapped into this gap and we have an SMT. So maybe we just try a short here. Just pray the SMT holds and you don't get destroyed. If we get one bearish fair value gap after putting in this SMT, I'll try it. But I don't see that anymore. I don't see that happening now. Chad, is this going to run to our equal highs now or what? Freaking kidding me, man. If this stays a fair value gap, So now that we tapped into this, damn, ES is just flying, dude. Holy. So ES is actually a lot higher. So maybe we get a SMT with these equal highs or something. So we just tapped into this gap. ES is a little bit higher. That's so messed up, man. I swear, if this just rips to our equal highs now, I'm gonna be like, cool. Right here, 843. Okay, I'm gonna try another long stop loss at this fair value gap. Equal highs on both. I know, that's what I'm saying. This is a really good target up here. Just inverse this 1 minute finally. Not really in a macro time or anything, but let's see what the 15-minute looks like. Oh boy. Okay. Well, the 15-minute looks like a stair step to buy side, if you ask me. What's the indicator for equal lows? It's just equal highs and lows by out of options. Bro, I'm going to get stopped out again, man. I wonder if we're getting a short setup right now. That would be sick. No. We'll just tap it into this 30-second real quick. See if this wants to inverse or if we want to keep going up. This is the worst trade entry of all time. But like higher time frame, this looks like we want to come up. Maybe even go for all these. This 15-minute is just blasting through everything. Holy. So there's a 15-minute close. Pretty nice close, honestly. Kind of want to just see this rip. I'm going to turn my fans on. Seeing something like this, why would you not go break even now, right? Dude, my computer's cooking. What the heck? Impossible. What's impossible? Bro, don't do this. Just go for the equal highs. Stop playing. I don't even want to look at the 30-second chart. It's going to terrify me. Ah! Oh, yeah. Do we have an SMT at all now? So now we tapped into this. We swept these highs. 17. Meh. Now I don't want to touch anything anymore. This is not doing what I think it's going to. But maybe we try this 30-second short, huh? To the hourly low. That's reasonable. Man, I just want to see this like dive bomb now. We're going to create a higher low, then go. What up, munchies? We're going to create a higher low, then go higher, stopping you out. Dang. That would suck. You're probably right, though. This short made no sense. Yeah, apparently the market wants me to lose right now, too, so whatever. So we got this 15-minute to the left here that has been holding us down. Um, wait and see if we want to inverse that or not. Looks like we might. So if this stops me out, I'll wait for the 15-minute inverse, and if the 15-minute inverse is, then I'll try that. Yeah, PA's just been all over the place. It's kind of funny. That's why I've just been papering, dude. I got my one win, and then I'm like, okay, let's just paper. So this is gonna get stopped out too. I mean, and this is what, you know what? There's a lesson to be learned here. This is why it's so important to like, what the, dude? That chat that just by a tick didn't stop me out. What the heck? But like when I'm looking at the higher time frame, right? I just got done saying, well, the higher time frame, 15 minutes just wrecking everything, and then right after that, I immediately take a short. So like my bias is flip flopping all over the place. But honestly, I can't lie. This is what I've been doing, dude. I'm just trying to be transparent with you guys. Like my win rate has not been great. I just been managing risk and trying what I want to try. So like I'm trading. It might seem weird, but this is kind of just how I've been trading. So I don't want to like try and pretend to be perfect. Like my win rate's been like 40-50%, but I just been managing risk. I don't care, dude. I'm tired of trying to feel like I can't make mistakes. Like it's okay to lose. It's okay to try things sometimes. That's where I'm at anyway. Like I just been trying to read the market and trade off reading the market. Sometimes it works. Sometimes I get wrecked. Whatever. I've had more success this month trading that way than the last 3 months combined trying to trade only A plus IFEG setups. So I've been getting more accomplished this way. It's kind of a grind, but I don't mind it. I'm watching for this 15-minute inverse. If we inverse that, I will go in long 17 minis. Oh, dude, how? Okay. It's like, how am I not stopped out yet? Well, we were definitely wrong about this low. On the hourly, it looked like we wanted to come after this low, but now it doesn't. I thought this was our draw, but apparently not. So we'll wait and see for this 15-minute. Excuse me. I mean, why? I don't think you should be allowing yourself to lose that much, bro. Like, why you do? That's like full porting. Like, you have to have some sort of risk management where when you lose a certain amount, you stop for the day. You can just like trade until it's either gone or you're green. That's not going to get anywhere. Yeah, but it sounds like you're trading until you're happy with the outcome, and that's not always going to work. So it's like you're willing to risk it all until you're right, and then you'll stop maybe, which is not a good system. Like being wrong is one thing, but you want to like allow yourself to have a chance to trade again, you know? Just risk it all on one day. Live to trade tomorrow. Trade to trade tomorrow. So this 15-minute, I'm going to try and double leverage. Can you show fade 15? Yeah, there was a fade 15 actually earlier, that one right here. We took it. See these perfect equal lows triggered? So the entry was right when the candle closed, and then the TP was 15 points. And that was it. And then here's another one, look, that seemed to have worked. Oops. P15 here. Consistent losers for the past 3 weeks. I I mean, I get that feeling, but it sounds like a lot of these are unnecessary because you keep trading more when you shouldn't. Two minutes till this 15-minute closes. Like this 15-minute has been holding price down for a long time. So bro, no way. Did he? Yes. No. So we have a little bit of an SMT right here, right now. Not sure how relevant it's going to be. 39 seconds for this 15-minute to close. Also inside this 1 minute. So that's kind of sketchy. Bro. Okay. So there's the 15-minute close. I'm going to wait and see if we get a little bit of a retrace before I hop in this. Maybe I can get a better entry. I'll try and get in right there. 15 points, stop? I don't know. We'll see. Try and target up here. So I guess probably this unfilled gap. And then I will attempt to scale one here if we get there. Be right back. Bro, what is this doing? Are you kidding me? Just freaking 1 minute. Chop, 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 chop. I'm randomly trying a 15-minute inverse munchies. But every freaking play I take today apparently is getting wrecked, so that's cool. Guess what, chat? The only winning play that we've had this stream has been a P15. What the hell? Yeah, you're right. But like, come on. Oh, it's ADP, NFP. They're different, but it's ADP something. Oh. Bro, are you kidding me, man? Dude, if this stops out, then if this stops out, there's no reason to keep trading this, honestly. That's been like 3 losses, dude. Like, obviously, the conditions are not in our favor when you keep losing like that. Like, I shouldn't be in a trade wondering why it's not working. But we're just going to hold this. Bro, like, I swear I'm about to make my stop loss bigger. That's how much I'm getting stubborn about this. Like, I think this should be working and it's not, and it makes me want to move my stop loss further away. Bro. Because I'm getting stubborn, bro, and I'm like, ain't no way. And if this bottom ticks me out and then starts working again, I'm going to, even though it's a paper trade, I'm going to scream. I'm holding this shit, dude. I think this is going to pump. Dude, bro, go talk about our behavior in the corner, man. That's not right. You got BE'd? Yeah. I'm going to hold this. I mean, here's what it looks like to me, right? On the 15-minute time frame, we got all this accumulation, right? A little manipulation, accumulate some more. So second stage, manipulate, accumulate. Now we manipulate down, making everyone think that we're going to come after this low now. And then we turn around. So I think that this could be our displacement leg of our AMD here. So this little dump down here was our M. And then this move up would be our distribution. Not displacement, distribution. Sorry. I said that wrong. So like when we get 10 points within sweeping this low and then we just V shape everything up, that doesn't, like, that to me says there's no way we don't come after at least this high, right? So like I'll try and scale one here if we get there. I know. There's no way is what you say right before you get stopped out. I swear on it. Okay, that's a good pump. Maybe we were just waiting for the macro here. 10 more minutes. Let's see if ES is going to take the high before NQ does. Oh, ES already did. So we have an SMT with this 15-minute high now. Right here. So let's zoom in and see what we're working with. We don't really have a fair value gap that looks like we could inverse to take a play down, even though we have the SMT. So I'm gonna hold this. I think NQ comes for this high too. There's no way. There's no way we don't. Yes, we could be zoomed in watching for P15s. So here's another P15 example, rock solid. These two equal lows triggered right here. So you would long at the close. And then there's your, that's how you would manage it. So 15-point TP, 5-point stop loss. Man, it sucks that we just like wicked into that like that. What is this, a 1 minute? Yeah, we literally just barely wicked into this. It's a 1-to-3 ratio. It's a 3R. It's a set 3R because then you could have a super low win rate and it's still profitable. Okay, that's a good pump. Oh, why not 1-to-2? Because we're only aiming for 15 points, and on NQ that's not a lot. So you could do 1-to-2. Still haven't broke the SMT. It looks like we might want to. Munchies, you're about to leave right before this rips. But have a good day, sir. Later. I mean, this looks so bullish. Like, this reaction after hitting this 1 hour gap is crazy, dude. So I'll scale 1 when we hit 843. So there's another 15-minute candle close. Another up close candle, which is good. Probably, if anyone did hop in that 15-minute, I would break even now because there's no way you'd want this to come back. But these equal highs, which we were targeting earlier with the 3-minute long that we got break even on, lame. That would have been such a banger. Gosh. Gosh. Okay, can you just pump over this high already? So, I mean, in all reality, the only play that really didn't make sense was the short. Everything else was logical. It might not have been an IFEG setup, but we tried this P15. So that was a winner. All right. We tried the P15. That was a winner. We tried the 3-minute long, which was a winner / break even, depending on how you managed it. Then I tried to long up here and got break even again. Then took the 30-second short, and that was the only terrible play, was that one. Everything else kind of made sense. So the P15 on that one technically would have hit. We doesn't seem like we want to close over this 1-minute gap. So I think I'll go break even on that because of that. Okay, that's good. All right, I'll scale 1 there. So we're out 1 there, and then we'll hold a runner to this unfilled 15-minute gap here. Bang. Did anybody attempt the 15-minute inverse? I'm curious about that. That would have been a not too bad of a hold, I guess. Kind of a slow working trade, but I mean, it's a banger now. Nuh-uh. I'm not gonna lie, the 15-minute looked really good. So, but taking a 15-minute on an actual account's kind of weird. I've never even done that. Like, I think 5 minutes the highest I've taken. Usually 15 minutes, too big of a stop, but yeah, exactly. Usually 15 minutes, not like a normal play to take. It's usually for bias. So we just tagged into this 15-minute, right? That has been holding price down a lot. So that 15-minute will determine where we go next. If we can close above this 15-minute, then I would say that our next stop would be this 15-minute gap here, which has been held down by price a lot as well. So 1 minute till the macro, or 30 seconds, I guess. Yeah, 30 seconds till the macro. Let's see if that wants to speed us up at all. I tried to tell Munchies, man. He didn't believe me. I feel like this is going to just pump, dude. I mean, it already is, but like even more. Like a aggressive rip over these highs would be so cool. But maybe we don't. Like maybe we don't take them because we save it for NFP or something. But that would be kind of lame. So here's the macro. Or we've been in it, I guess. I want this to go back up and rebalance this candle. I don't want this to start doing this. Like, it'd be cool if this rebalances. Oh, no. Oh, no. So if this 30-second inverse is down, that might be a bad sign for our long position. Because there's a lot of LRLR right here and equal lows. But hopefully this holds here. Still got more equal highs right here. Got these highs. I mean, it just looks like upside to me. We've already taken sell side multiple times, right? Like we swept this low. We swept this low. We swept this low. We swept this low. We swept all these lows, all while leaving all these highs behind, right? So I feel like the upside is there. Would it have been nice to sweep the hourly? Yes, but I mean, when we have all this buy side and you have all the sell side that's been getting taken over and over, it doesn't really matter sometimes. Now we have opposing P15s, which is interesting. Okay. So here's these P15s as well, right? These equal lows got put in. So the entry would be like that. And then it'd be like that. So mechanical, dude. It's crazy. I'm getting cold in here. What's going on? My computer fans are powerful. I'm kidding. I wonder if I got picked for that tryout or not. I don't know yet. Let's see if that 30 seconds trying to inverse now. No, not yet. So the P15 on this might get stopped out. It was almost there, about 10 points. So you could have gone break even if you wanted to. I probably wouldn't have because I don't do that with P15. This 30 second still didn't inverse, so could be a good sign. Let's see if that P15 actually gets stopped out or not. Okay, if this 30 second inverse is not good, this already doesn't look good. So my remaining contract will probably get stopped out. Oh, wait. What the? So no inverse, which is awesome. So cool. That didn't inverse there, which is a good sign. Hopefully we just come rip up through this gap that we put in here. But it's possible that we're just going to like engineer more buy side for the rest of the day instead of running all of it. That wouldn't surprise me either, actually. Still got this. Still got this 15-minute here that we're inside that we need to inverse. So that we'll know in the next 3 minutes, and that'll also be an hourly close. And if the hourly closes above all of these hourly candles here, that's pretty bullish. So we'll keep checking out this 15-minute. So that would have been like, how many points in drawdown? 8. 11 points in drawdown. So yeah, that never would have stopped me out. Okay. Daily candle looks like it wants to expand. Yeah, I agree. See how we like got this whole daily candle and we just wicked through the whole thing, left a low. Whoops. Right here, almost equal to the daily low. Right? So we almost tapped that daily low, wicked all the way back up, and now it definitely looks like we want to continue higher and expand towards this daily wick. I think we should mark out this premium wick. I'm probably going to keep this marked out on my chart, actually. You're back. Just saw this. What? What'd you see? Did you take something else or what? Oh. Oh. Bro. Bro, I'm just going to keep it real with you, man. It sounds like you are anger trading. And like, I feel like you have the mindset of the market's out to get you. And I don't think it's doing you any favors, bro. Do we inverse that 30-second? Oh boy. So I think we finally inverse that 30-second, but not very convincingly. Potential P15 lows here. We'll see if it closes with the trigger or not. This 30-second inverse is not ideal, but so now we got the 15-minute close, which did not inverse that gap, which is not ideal. The hourly close, it did not close above these. So that makes me less convinced that we're going to go for the highs now, to be honest. This 30-second P15 triggered, so the entry would be like that. Holy, bro. Bro, that's crazy. What the heck? 5-minute IFG candle. So we just have a ton of bearish gaps to the left that have been holding us down. So that explains why it's been so hard to pump. But I feel like we've been held down so much, and now we swept all the sell side down there, down all this, and didn't take this. Now it's like, what else is there to go for besides buy side? So the 1 minute P15 also just triggered. So that would look something like this. So it's a 30-second and a 1 minute. The 30-second had the better fill. But I'm already in it, so I would have tried those, but I'm already in a long, so man, the way that 15-minute candle closed does not have me convinced we're going to go higher now. Like, this might be as high as we get for the remainder of the afternoon. High of afternoon, question mark? HOA? Okay, cool. This is going to pump. Oh, wait. Do we have this 30-second invert? Okay, so this 30-second that was holding price down just got inversed. Let's see if this pumps now. Great, Mushy. Honestly, great. How about yours? Yeah, so I'm just gonna literally hold this long the rest of the day, I think. Yep. We locked in 3 this week. Can't get over passing evals and then blowing funded in a day. So it sounds like discipline issues then. Dude, you guys, you have to just take a red day sometimes, genuinely. Like, I know it sucks and I know it's annoying, but like, you just have to stop sometimes. Like, seriously. sometimes you just have to stop. Like, it doesn't do any good to keep going. Like, just let your red days be a red day and move on. It's okay. A red day doesn't mean you're not making progress. It just means that you had a red day. It's not that deep. But when you take a red day and then you start revenge trading and over leveraging, then it is that deep because you're making it worse for yourself. 5 minutes short. This is a really, really small gap. I can't lie. It's only 2 points. So yeah, this is gonna get break even, I think, which is not surprising. Like as soon as I saw the way that the 15-minute wooden inverse and the 1 hour didn't close above those other candle bodies, not very convinced. Dude, that was so close. Holy. No way. My TP is sitting at this unfilled 15-minute up here. But I've already scaled one. So I was in 2 originally, and I scaled 1. So this is just the remainder. Put in perfect equal O's here. So P15, a 1 minute P15 would technically look like this. Looks like a market break on the 1 minute. What? Because we had this 1 minute FVG. P15 I mainly watch for on 30-second, 1 minute, and like 2 minute. Nice stop loss placement. Dude, W, right? Wait, you can make a save template for the position tool? Dude, yes. I know I just changed your life, and I know this because it happened to me when I learned that too. So shout out to Amy. Always 15 points, yeah. We've done experimenting where like you scale at 15 and leave a runner. But like sometimes they go for way longer than 15 points. Like look at these ones down here. Let's just say you held these from the original entry, you'd be up 80 points. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes they go for a lot further. Like even these ones, they triggered here. These would be up 40 points. So like, can you take all of these plays with a 5-point stop loss? And that's the beauty of it. Because a 5-point stop every time, no matter what. So let's see if this wants to keep running or not. See if this fit. Ooh. Could get this 15-minute OB plus this inverse. That would be really bullish, hopefully, for the sake of my long. But we just tagged into this 30-second BPR here, and we can't even get a candle body to close up inside there. So here's a 30-second P15. This one, I don't think I would take this one, actually, because you like should already be in this one. Now, if we tap into this 30-second BPR and then rip down through this 30-second, I'm going to get break even to 1,000%. So I'm just going to call that out right now. Oh, boy. Rip the runner. Wait. So no inverse there. Oh, man. I can feel it taking me out, break even right now. Whoa. Dude, look how close we got to these equal highs over here. Literally like a tick. And then came back down. Shaking my head. As long as this 30-second keeps holding, that's bad. Oh, man, it's after 12 o'clock. Yes, I can eat. Holy. Okay, so ES. So ES took all the highs already. That's not good. Damn. So ES literally swept all of this already. Look at that. Chat. Reverse position. Reverse position. Oh, man. So here's a 30-second inverse down, I think. No, it didn't. Okay, well, to the tick. No, it did not. So an open below is not the same thing as a close below, just so you guys know that. So did it inverse? Nope, to the tick it didn't. But it's probably still going to come down now. Why do I think that? Well, because we put in this bearish BPR after failing to sweep all the major highs. We have an SMT. We swept this high. We have a BPR. We keep wicking into it, but keep closing back below. So that is why I'm losing faith in this long. But when I don't look at the 30-second time frame, right? Like when I zoom out, 15 minutes still looks like we potentially want to come for these highs. But you zoom in, and now I'm not seeing that. Now I'm seeing a break-even runner. Man, that's crazy. ES is way up there. NQ's just like still hanging out. So major SMT with all the highs. Like it's such an SMT that I'm not sure which high I would even mark out because we just swept all of it. Probably would do like this. So now this is a really nice SMT. Oh, man. So you can see the bearish reaction we're getting from that. Looks like we might inverse this little 5 minute now. So there's, wait, it didn't. Bro, what the hell? Bro, what is this? How are we still alive, chat? Okay. All right, there we go. All right. So there's that. Honestly, we put in this SMT at the top. I low-key think this might dump now. But either way, I'm going to hop off for the day. Except for I'm going to try a short right here. And put a stop loss at the SMT high and TP hourly low. All right. That's it. I will see y'all later.